14,000 people just lost their job. Spirit Airlines is no more. If you bought a ticket recently on Spirit Airlines, that flight is canceled. You're not going anywhere. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I probably look crazy, and that's because I've literally been crying all night. I work for, or used to work for Spirit Airlines, and I woke up 3 o'clock this morning and found out that I lost my job. I'm trying not to cry, guys. Okay, I've literally been crying since 3 o'clock this morning. My face looks a little swollen, but I lost my job. And I didn't lose my job because I was laid off and my job is still there. My job is shut down. Like, Spirit is gone. I worked for Spirit Airlines for 9 years. The last 9 years, I've raised both my kids on the salary that I received from Spirit Airlines through different positions that I've had. I am a single mom of 2 kids, and their father does not take care of them. So everything was me. The one income that I had coming into this household is now gone. I'm trying not to cry. Oh, Jesus. I'm trying not to cry, y'all. I'm trying to stay positive. But how do you... Oh, God, I'm trying to stay positive. Oh, God, I did not want to do this. Okay. As you guys have seen in the news for the last few years, we filed for bankruptcy, I think in 2023 is when we filed for bankruptcy. Or was it 2024? No, 2024. Or was it I think it was like towards the end of 2024. I don't really remember at this point. Honestly, we've been in bankruptcy for so long. The first time we filed, we thought everything, like, it was going to be, they told us it was going to be quick, like, you know, whatever. First of all, I just want to say that I've never gone through this before. So I know that there are people out there who have probably worked for companies who have gone through bankruptcy, who have, the company has shut down. I also am very aware that I am not the only single mom out here in these streets. We are all out here trying to do our very best. I know that I'm not the only single parent out here in these streets. I'm only telling my story and what I am going through and have gone through. And I don't want anyone to feel like I am discrediting anyone else for what they're currently or have gone through. But we've been going through bankruptcy for a while, actually. It's been a while since we were going through bankruptcy. And this second bankruptcy that we were in, we were hoping that things would turn around because there was a plan. They had a plan. When this whole thing started with Iran, as we all know, fuel prices have skyrocketed, literally skyrocketed. That caused an issue for us as well because we were already in bankruptcy, right? And then, the bailout that you guys saw and all of that from the government, and I guess it just didn't work out because 14,000 people just lost their job because of fuel prices. Not because we were in bankruptcy before and the leadership that we had before and the money that we spent before and the business model, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. No, 14,000 people lost their job because of the fuel prices going up and not being able to afford it. Yesterday, I was driving to work, my last day of work that I didn't even know. I'll get back to that. And I saw gas for $4.49. And I was like, what? That's insane. $4.49 for gas. And I'm in South Florida. So even through the pandemic, I didn't see $4.49 for gas. Yeah, gas was high during the pandemic, but I didn't see $4.49 for gas. So to see $4.49 for, unless maybe I don't remember, I don't know, but I never saw gas prices that high. So to see that, I just realized I already got my last paycheck. They are not even,
good manager regardless.
they are not even, like, we're not getting anything.
Hi.
We're not getting a severance. We're not getting another paycheck.
Good morning.
Nothing. Oh my goodness. I've never gone through this before, so I'm still in shock, and I'm having a rough time navigating through this right now. And I would never say that, I don't know what I'm going to do, because I'm a single mom, so I have to figure it out, right? But I really don't know what I'm going to do. I really don't know what I'm about to do. I know there's so many different things that I know I can do that, I've done before to make like money on the side and things like that. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I didn't have a plan. I actually have been applying to jobs for, I've been actually applying to jobs for the last few months, and I haven't been getting any callbacks. Some companies have told me that I am overqualified. Some companies have told me that they've gone to other, gone with other people and things like that. The job market is not easy right now, guys. The last few weeks has been rough. Really, really rough, like, especially at work. People have just been acting really just crazy, right? But on Monday when I went to work, so just to backtrack a little bit, but I have a really strong intuition, guys, and I think I've talked to you guys about this before. I have a really strong intuition. Like, I can feel things coming before they come. I never really leaned into it until recently. And how I know it's going to affect someone in my circle is if it makes me physically sick. And so Monday when I went to work, I don't know, something just came over me, and I just something came over and I couldn't shake the feeling. So Tuesday morning I went to work and I cleaned off my desk. Took everything off my desk. Something was just telling me, you need to just work light and just work with what you got. You don't need all this stuff. Take it home. And yesterday was my last day. And now I'm over here unemployed, with 2 young kids to take care of. One in daycare, another one in middle school, with absolutely no assistance from their father. So, yeah, so I'm going to have to pivot. I really am. I'm going to have to pivot, and, it's like I have all these ideas and I know I can do all these things, but right now it's almost like my body and my mind is just in shock. Like, I don't really know what's next. I'm gonna be fine. I'm not worried about that. God got me for sure. I think it's just the initial shock of it. Something just came, like, so I just kept feeling like I don't want to work in corporate anymore. Like, I just kept feeling it. I kept telling myself, like, I am so over this working in corporate and this corporate drama and just all the things that come with working a 9 to 5 job in an office with a bunch of different people. Like, I was so over it the last few weeks. I'm not even gonna sit here and act like I wasn't. Like, I was really just over it. And I have so many different ideas of things that I want to do and things that I know I can do. It's just, you know what it is? It's like, you know you need money to start things, right? Like, you need finances to start things, start a business, whatever. So most people try to use their 9 to 5 job to like start their business or at least try to help fund it, right? But I didn't have that. I couldn't do that because all of my income is to take care of the kids. Like, literally, it's me paying. I made enough to pay my bills and take care of the kids. And yeah, I would have a little extra, and that would just go over to savings to be able to, you know, if something happened or whatever the situation is. But it was never enough to say, okay, I can sacrifice $1,000 to, you know, start. I'm just getting so many text messages and so many phone calls, and really, I'm gonna try my hardest not to worry. I really am. But I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like, worrying is something that I struggle with, and I worry a lot because I gotta take care of these kids. And I know I'm not the first, and I'm not the only single mom out here, but it is hard right now taking care of kids by yourself. It is hard. I think even for people who have the means to take care of their kids are struggling. I did not expect to be woken up like this today. A lot of the things that I'm about to go through is going to be the first time. In my big 39 years of life, a lot of the things that I'm about to go through in life is going to be for the first time. And yeah, I'm going to figure it out, guys. One thing I am is resourceful. So I will definitely figure it out. I feel like I'm about to cry again, and I'm tired of crying in front of y'all. So I'll try to come back on here later and talk to y'all. Thank you guys for all of your positivity. I really appreciate you guys. But I don't feel like crying on here anymore, so I'm just gonna go. Okay, bye.